Basically 2 years imefanya watu wamekuwa na kiburi, and we have started discussing the matters of divisive in our country. What about 7 years? I totally disagree with 7 years. Let it remain 5 years at it is. So delete that part completely. Msiwache kitu yote.
We are electing politicians who want to kill this country because they want to grab power, minus providing the leadership that is required to the people of Kenya. So I want to start by saying that I reject in totality anything concerning extension of term limits of our honorable leaders in this country. Why should I say that? I'm saying that because we are not electing leaders. We are electing corrupt people in this country, Mr. Speaker. As a Kenyan, I come from Tongaren constituency. I can assure this honorable house that my member of parliament somewhere is ready to come and pass this bill that he gets more years to serve this country, when out of the 290 constituencies in this country, I come from a constituency whereby there is no tarmac road in this country, in my constituency, Mr. Speaker.
I want to encourage Kenyans through a verse in the Bible that says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Senator Chergay, oh, he's out. Oh, sorry, I looked this side. No weapon that the legislatures of this country want to overburden the people of Kenya shall prosper under the watch of Gen Z.
Tuna haja gani na watu 350 kazi yao ni kuongoza? Sisi wacha muda, hata nataka tuwapunguze nyinyi. Wacheni ati mnataka kuongeza muda. Tunataka tupunguze hata idadi yenu. Hatuna pesa kuwalipa Sheikh.
President Ruto, please maintain that word, because we'll be watching you as this continues. We want you to proceed and say that this is for Samson Cherargei and you are not part of this, because we understand the problem in Kenya is politics. You say this, then you say, we kwenda tusukuma, mimi nasema hivi. We don't want that. Mr. President, keep your word. The parliament, please, we want to see, if possible, the terms to be 3 years. I think 3 years is enough for parliamentarians. Even me, when I'll be vying, God willing, I will want it to be 3 years, then I go home.
I'm forced to think that these amendments are being done just for political self-interest and not in public interest. And therefore, my recommendation, and I will say it very strongly, expunge, delete. We are not interested as the public, the citizens of this nation, for extension of term limits. It is not in our interest.
Do we elect members who are so heavy to deliver that they can't do it in 4 years, that they need 7 years to do a development? Or you want 5 years to eat and 2 years to come and do development? 4 years is enough for an elected leader who is serious with the work that they are doing to do tangible economic development in any other jurisdiction.
The Constitution of Kenya 2010 provides for a term of 5 years for president, for senators, for members of parliament, for governors, and for MCS. 5 years is more than enough. It is reasonable as a check and balance measure. Those who serve the citizens well will be re-elected for another term of 5 years, and those who perform below expectation of the electorate will be thrown out.
What we should do, instead of increasing the term limits to 7 years, we should reduce them, if possible, to 4 years, and reduce the powers of the members of parliament. Because I asked some of my friends a question. If I am a professor, I am not a professor, but a professor who has studied for over 20 years is supposed to be, the laws that are supposed to govern that professor are coming from someone who dropped out in class 6. What sense does that make? How do they expect the laws that are being...
You find that after each and every general election, 2 years, people are still quarreling. The third year, they do some work. Then the fourth year, political again. So if we say that a term is extended to 7, I think it will reduce the political polarization of this country.